First, an early morning crash in Woonsocket has now turned fatal. It is a story we first brought to you as developing news this morning, and now we've learned the driver in that single car crash has died. It's our top local story this noontime. Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly is working the story. He's live now with the latest from Woonsocket and the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom.
Danielle, the police here in Woonsocket are investigating the death of a 33-year-old man who lost control of his car and crashed into a tree. It was around midnight here at the intersection of Blakely and Grove Streets in Woonsocket. The police say a 33-year-old man lost control of his 1986 Ford Mustang and went airborne before he crashed into a tree. An eyewitness lives right next door.
I live right here in this house right here, and I could hear a car speeding down the road and screeching tires as and a very loud bang, which was apparent that there was some type of an accident.
Rescue workers spent more than an hour getting the man out of the car. He was then flown by helicopter to Rhode Island Hospital. The man who was killed worked at an auto body shop for this man, who drove by the scene this morning after the wife of the deceased, whose name is Anthony, stopped by his garage to pass along the dreadful news. How's she doing?
Not good. Flipping out, obviously.
Difficult situation.
Yeah, so I had to come and see what it looked like over here. I guess it took him a few hours to get the kid out of the car, and he died in a helicopter on the way to the hospital.
Tell me about Anthony.
He used to work for me doing auto body at Aspen Auto Body. He was a friend of mine who went to work somewhere else.
What's he like?
He's a good kid, hard worker, father of 3 kids, young.
Eyewitnesses say Anthony was trying to get away from the police when he crashed.
There's no way that that police officer was on his tail and forced him to do this. He was just going too fast. I doubt he knew the area because this road ends, and unfortunately there was no way at the speeds he was going he was ever going to make this corner.
That eyewitness tells us it was at least a minute and maybe longer before the police got there after the crash. We still don't know why or even whether the police wanted the man. But we're on it, and we'll have the very latest starting on Eyewitness News live at 5. Live in Woonsocket with the Blackstone Valley Mobile Newsroom, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.